out of nowhere, I feel the back of my car literally lift up, right? Lift up. I'm like, oh, who's that? That right there, what God did, and I truly feel like that was God who took away my car because I was going to do exactly the sin that I did not want to continue anymore. Exactly what I prayed for. Oh my, not this again, bro. Man, oh man, chat. Not even chat. This is actually a live comment section. Oh, I don't like this darkness, bro. Like, I'm light, bro. I'm light skinned, dude. I'm light skinned. Oh, this might be the best way to go right here. All right, chat. It's looking like I might have to put my seat up. Yo, what's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy. Dang, wait, hold on. Yo, what's going on? Hold on. What's going on with you? Hold on. Can you tell I'm a little excited? Anyway, how are you guys doing today? We made it, fam. There we go. You guys are called We Made It Fam now, all right? I was thinking of changing my name, but I was like, you know what? Dang, We Made It. It's a great analogy in correlation to, you know, how I got back to Christ and made it back home. Originally the name was something else. It was kind of like more of a manifestation for myself. It was like a bet, kind of like, dang, we made it. Like, I'm gonna make my name dang, we made it, so I can manifest this. That was when I wasn't with God, all right? That's besides the point. The reason I come onto this video today, I need to make a quick video. I'm in a street that I'm not supposed to be on, and everyone's probably looking at me crazy. I don't know anybody here. I want to get on here real quick to talk about why I haven't been posting, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously, you guys know I've been on my journey with God and my walk with God, and I gave my life to Jesus, I want to say about 1.5 years ago. But even in giving my life to Jesus, I didn't know exactly what that meant. That's probably like the main thing in a lot of these videos. And I feel like for me personally, growing up kind of with nobody around that shared the faith, it's hard to truly understand what it means to fully give it to God, right? Give your life to God, right? Give it to Christ. And during this period, as I posted that last video and the month in between there, I believe that God has really been refining me, really been showing me what it truly means, right? And it's funny because I was reading the Bible today, and I went to the back of the page, like all the way to the back. And the Bible that I have, shout out Anthony. He bought me the Bible. Shout out Anthony, man. That's my brother right there. But anyways, I went to the back of the Bible, and for this month that we're in right now, September, the first day, it said day 1. Mind you, I never did those those readings that they had at the back. They literally give you day 1, day 2, day 3. This is what you read, this is what you read, this is what you read. And I never thought to do that, you know? And I've always been like, yo, I need to read my Bible every day. Like, I want to read it every day. I want to learn every day, you feel me? I don't want to just be stuck and stagnant in my walk. I need to be learning as much of God's word as I can. Anyways, yeah, like I want to really be reading my Bible every day and feeling edified every day, not only with the knowledge that I get from the Bible, but also with my physical body. You know, I want to be going to the gym every day. I just want to be disciplined in myself. You know, I never had discipline, and it's hard. I could blame it on not having a father, but you know what? I'm tired of blaming. You know what I mean? It's here right now. The day is here right now. Let's make the most of it. So I'm starting to understand that, which is why I say God is refining me, because he's really showing me what it means to give everything to him, right? If there's an aspect in your life where you feel like you got to have control over, that's you not giving it fully over to him. So for example, I had a really big problem smoking weed, right? And I never, like when I was younger, I was like, bro, I'll smoke weed probably like 1 time just to see how it feels, and I'll never do it again. I did it 1 time and I never stopped. And that was around high school, like sophomore, junior year, probably even after freshman year. I don't remember too much of high school because that whole time was just like, I don't know, it was just dark, and it was like it's all a blur to me, to be honest. But I only remember certain parts, and that's not good. And I can't say that I feel like that's an effect of the weed, you know what I mean? Weed it kills your brain cells, bro. It makes you a little slow. So so I had a really big problem with weed, and he actually ended up totaling my car. God actually ended up totaling my car because I prayed out to him. I really sought out, and I cried out, and I hated the fact that I was smoking. I was like, God, Jesus, please take this away from me. I don't want to be doing this no more, man. Like, I want to be clear-headed. Like, I want to be able to interpret what I have to say without stuttering, you know what I mean? Like, without thinking too much and having a... Now, the Bible does say be slow to speak and quick to listen, right? But the slow to speak that I'm talking about is not the biblical slow to speak. The biblical slow to speak, you're still trying to gather your thoughts to give the best answer, you know? And it doesn't even have to be a question. Like, that Bible doesn't pertain to when somebody asks you a question. It could pertain to if you're having a conflict with someone. You got to be slow to speak and quick to listen, because you never understand the spirits that you're battling. Because remember, it's not a battle between flesh and blood, but with the principalities and the rulers of darkness, right? So then again, our battle is never with the person. That's why we got to be quick to listen and slow to speak. Anyways, being high, slow to speak is different than the biblical slow to speak. When you're high, you're slow to speak because you were literally slow. There's no other way to put it. You are slow to speak because you're literally slow. Like, it's messing up your brain. Like, so I was like, man, God, I'm really tired of this. Like, I can feel it in my day-to-day conversations, whereas I can't keep up. I feel like I can't keep up. I could keep up. Praise God that I'm really, like, you know, I have a capable mind, I would say. So yeah, like, I just wanted to be even more up to speed, right? So he ended up answering my prayer by totaling my car. That day, when he totaled my car, I was battling like bad, the thought of just going out and smoking. I was like, bro, should I smoke? Like, nah, I'm not gonna smoke. And I was at work. I was like, bro, should I smoke? Nah, I'm not gonna smoke. Bro, should I smoke? Nah, I'm not gonna smoke. I ended up giving into my desires, right? And into my flesh. And I could feel the hurt. Like, I can't do it again, but I just decided to do it. And as I'm leaving work, I'm driving. The roads is not OD, like, slippery. Probably rained about 30-40 minutes ago. I'm driving to go get some papers to roll my weed in, right? Okay. Normal. Let's get some papers, huh? Can you guys see me? I bet. Oh my God, it's way better lighting. All right, chat. So boom. I'm leaving work, right? I'm leaving work. You know, everything cool. Road's not wet. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm thinking I'm cool, right? Boom. Driving. Normal. Driving. I think I'm listening to We Fell in Love in October, and that's why. Hold on. I love fall. I think I was listening to that, right? I'm listening to that song, and I'm going like 25, 30 miles per hour. Nothing crazy, right? I'm about to hit a curve. It's not a regular right turn. You know how right turns is more like 90 degrees. You go boom, boom. You know what I mean? This turn was more of like obtuse. It was more, you just like do a little, like little, you don't really do the hut. You know what I'm saying? Like on the line, like huts. You know what I'm saying? How wide receivers be huts. Nah, you just do the, you know what I mean? I'm about to do the fume. Out of nowhere, I feel the back of my car literally lift up, right? Lift up. I'm like, oh, who's that? Lift up. Like, this is real time. I'm like, oh, boom. As soon as it lifts up, the back of my car, imagine this. I'm taking this turn, right? The back of my car lifts up, goes towards this way. So it goes like this. I'm like, oh my God. Right now, the back of my car is on the left lane. The front of my car is on the right. I'm in the middle of the lanes. Thank God there was no other cars on the road, because that would have been very, 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 very bad. Whew. Anyway, my car doing a turn, right? I'm like, oh my gosh. First thing that popped into my head, remember what you learned in driving school. So in driving school, I learned you gotta let go of the brake. You don't brake, and you kind of move the wheel to the opposite side. That's what I did. I might have to sue my driving school because that did not make it any better. It actually made it worse. Now the back of my car went this way and the front of my car is now that way. So they just rotated lanes. The back of my car is now in the right lane and the front of my car is now on the left. So I take the turn, we fell in love. Back of my car goes this way. In October, what did you learn in driving school? Oh, do this. Didn't work, that's why. One more time, I'm like, no, it's gotta work this time. I love fall. Didn't work. And my car did the full thing again. This time, when it did the last, the back of my car hit a big pole, like a really big city pole, like, you know what I mean? Like a really big pole. And I felt it, I was like, boom! I was like, it felt like a movie, bro. Like, it was like slow motion, but fast motion at the same time. I had no control over anything. It was like, boom! I was like, oh. Then I try to drive to the side of the road. Like I said, thank God there was no other cars on the road. Because that would have been bad. I drove to pull up to the side of the road. Boom. I'm like, oh, my tire might be on the rim. My tire might be on the rim because the way I was driving, it felt like it was on the rim. It felt like there was no tire. Like, it was bad. The back of the back screen, the back windshield, gone, shattered, broken. My juice all over the floor, everything all over the floor. I look, everything all over the floor. I'm like, oh, wow. I had nothing to say. My body was kind of in a shock state where I was like, what? Like, it felt like unreal, to be honest. And not to get too much into the details, I called my mom, blah, blah, blah. And that's another thing, like, that right there, what God did, and I truly feel like that was God who took away my car because I was going to do exactly the sin that I did not want to continue anymore, exactly what I prayed for. I ended up not going to get the papers that day, called my mom, blah, blah, blah. And at this time, I also wanted to restore my relationship with my mother. I just wanted to show her more love and show her more grace and show her more compassion, because I felt like I was so like, I felt like I was like this color, like my emotions were like this color right here, like black, like pale, like stale, like, you know what I mean? Like, had nothing, no color to it, like no, what did they call it? Vibrance, you know what I mean? So, I believe wholeheartedly, because of what happened after that, that God took away my car for a reason, and it was for two things. It was to ultimately, and mind you, I prayed for this first reason as well. It was to restore my relationship with my mother, right? That's one. And I prayed for that even way back before, when I started getting back into the church and community and stuff like that. Restore my relationship with my mother. Two, I stopped smoking, right? I stopped buying weed, and at that time I had no money. I was just living day to day, bro. Honestly, I didn't have no money, and I've never been a type of person to care too much about money. So that was, anyways, I had no money, so it stopped me from buying weed, wasting money, and also killing myself in terms of my spirit. And literally, the third part, like I just said, it helped me because I was broke. It helped me financially. God helped me financially because I had to pay my car insurance every month, which was OD amount of money, and I didn't make the monthly payment I needed for my car insurance. I did not make that in a week at my job. So it was like, I was really trying to make ends meet, and I was getting it done by the grace of God, and, you know, people helped me along the way, but it was really tough. So he took away my car, and those three things happened. Now, what is the point of this video? I wanted to share that testimony. I wasn't supposed to share that testimony, actually. That wasn't what this video was originally for, but I guess the spirit just took over, and maybe somebody needs to hear this. So I know now that this video is going to be basis, just give it to God, bro. Just give it to God, bro. Like, pray on it, bro. Prayer on it, 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 prayer on it. Come on, bro. Like, we need to pray on it. And let's not do selfish prayers, right? Let's do real prayers, like real prayers. Ask God for real things that you want, like not superficial things, you know, like real things, you know. Restore the connection with this person. Get rid of this habit, take away this from me, if there's anybody in my life you need to remove, please remove it, you know, things like that that'll help you become who you are called to be, the person you are called to be, right? And I just want everybody to remember, I want everybody to remember that there's hard times that we go through, right? Walking with Christ doesn't mean it's gonna be easy, bro. It does not mean it's gonna be easy. In fact, I would say it's probably the hardest thing to do, because you're denying your flesh, and your flesh is what we are in this world. We wake up every day as our flesh, right? But once we are with Christ, we wake up and have the choice to live and walk in the Spirit. And that's a thing that I've been struggling with for so long, but now I can get on this camera and tell you right now, I fully grasp the idea of living in the Spirit. People would tell me, live in the Spirit. What is that? I didn't know what that means. Like, I felt like I'm living in the Spirit, but I guess I'm not. I'm starting to understand what that fully means, because God refined me and put me through all these tests and all these seasons on purpose, right? What is gold? How do you make gold? You gotta put gold in the furnace. You gotta cook it. You gotta burn it. You gotta and it may seem harsh, right? But what is the goal? The goal is the end result, to be the perfected gold piece that we need, that perfected gold slab, right? So if you relate that into what God has called us to be and this purpose for us, it's almost like that gold, that end result, that gold slab. This is God's purpose for us. But in order to get to that gold slab, we must go through the fire. We must go and be refined. We must go through the furnace, and we must get put through the test and put through the metal, because it's always going to be a battle every day spiritually. That's why we must walk in the Spirit, and we must just remember that Jesus was the example, right? So we have to follow his steps. Now, that was amazing, wasn't it? Somebody posted on TikTok. I might do the same. Anyways, yeah, guys. Whole point of this story was that we all go through things, but it's all for the glory of God. I don't know what Bible verse that is. I know it's a Bible verse. I just don't remember off the top of my head. And I pray that I can remember these Bible verses off the top of my head, because you know how amazing that'll be? I'll be like, yo, bro, you got a problem? I'll be like, yeah, man, I'm really struggling with like I can't get up in the morning. Oh, you can't get up in the morning? Bro, Matthew 17:18-44, bro. I got you. You feel me? Like, just read that, bro. Like, you'll be straight. And then he go and reason. He's like, wait, he didn't even have to. You know, bro, that would be so cool. I just helped somebody off the top of my head. I didn't even need to go and do safari research. That's just glory to God, bro. I hope I can get there that one day. Anyways, y'all, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I might have went on a random rampage rant. But ultimately, let's praise God every day. Give it to God, guys. Give it to God. Don't be shy about your faith. Don't be scared about your faith. Be you. Be who you are. All right? Just remember to read that Bible and to love God with all your heart. All right? We made it, fam. I love you guys, man. I love you guys, man. I love you guys. Hey, man. If anyone wants to talk to me, like one-on-one conversation, hit me up on the DMs. Hit me up on Discord, bro. I'm Twitter. Don't matter. I'm literally here to help. All right? I love you guys. Stay blessed. Stay positive. Stay peace. Stay cease. Stay cease. And I'm out of babies. Arrita.